ticket was $2.
And a few quarters was all it took to get a gallon of gas. I would have paid any amount of money to see her all dressed up like Madonna with her jelly bracelets.
Oh, he was so cute. I remember he wore his favorite jean jacket and his new Air Jordans on our very first date.
I was so in love, but that was then. It was high school. Everyone says young love doesn't stand a chance when you grow up.
I've often wondered over the years, what might have happened
if we didn't break up before college. Sometimes I wonder
if there was a moment in time where past and present collide. Oh, please, Mom, leave that box alone.
Why on earth would you throw away your yearbook?
Mom, I just packed that box.
I know. And look, now it's all unpacked. Why would you get rid of all these memories?
All of this stuff is from a life long ago. And besides, there's no point in holding on to the past. I believe you are the one who taught me that.
Well, I never meant for you to get rid of all the things that made you into the woman you are today.
Being a cheerleader made me the woman I am today.
You were captain of the squad. You gave direction and orders and kicked a few girls off the squad. And now today, you're a partner in a very, very profitable, successful interior design firm.
Good morning, Michael.
Hey, good morning.
What happened in here?
Well, I could say that a random windstorm came barreling through here and destroyed what was otherwise a very organized room, or, you know, I could just tell you the truth. I boxed up our files from the last project since we have to leave tomorrow.
Was there a memo somewhere? I knew we were headed west, but we weren't scheduled to do so for another month.
Yeah, you know, the rep who was supposed to go to the hotel that we're going to, his wife is having a baby.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently that's a little more important than opening the hotel. Yeah? I don't get it. Priorities. I don't get it.
What's this?
That is a little joke from my sister that I will be taking back with me as an even bigger joke.
Wait a minute, you're taking it back to her?
That's what I said.
So the next city we're working in just so happens to be your hometown.
You got it.
Which box goes next?
That one.
That's Michael. That's Grace's first high school boyfriend, and I'm sure you'll get to meet him at the reunion.
Yes, Philip, I'm sure you would get to meet him at the reunion if we were going, which we're not.
You've got to go. It's your reunion.
You know, she's right, honey. Just because I'm gonna be out of town doesn't mean you shouldn't go.
What are you, a tag team? Come on. Besides, I don't even understand reunions. Why do I want to talk to people that I knew when I was a kid? What do you say to somebody that you thought you couldn't live without? Who you obviously did 20 years later.
Is this about Michael Foster?
No. Why would this be about Michael?
Because he's the only one you couldn't live without.
That is because I'm using him as an example, Mom. Besides, the Highford Hotel rep is in town, and I am so far behind on that job. I don't have time to take the entire night off for a silly reunion. Case closed.
I don't think it's silly.
Is there a reunion coming up?
I don't know. I haven't kept in touch with anybody. The only people I talk to are my sister and her husband.
You want me to call some people?
No. You know what? I know how you think, and I do not want you to start making phone calls and setting up dinners.
Hold on. Was there someone special in high school?
As hard as this may be for you to believe, yes, there was someone special in high school. But it was high school.
Okay. How does it feel to be back?
Fine. Fine. Yeah.
That's the best you can do.
Yeah.
It's astonishing that women aren't knocking down your door. You're so open, so forthcoming.
Hey, you know what? Remind me to fire you when we finish this job, all right?
Okay.
Good morning, boss. Isn't it a wonderful day?
Donuts. Not bad, huh?
Not bad. Depends on how you look at it. See? for instance, all the material to reupholster the hotel furniture was stuck on a broken down truck in the middle of nowhere.
Morning, Rachel.
Hi. This would be the same material you were supposed to show the Hyford Hotel rep on your scheduled walkthrough?
You mean the same material that doesn't exist anywhere else because we bought everything that they have in stock?
Yeah, that too. And the nice hotel rep, the one that you said, you know, you really clicked with, well, he had an emergency and they had to replace him with someone else. Someone who sort of wants the remodel done in 2 weeks less than you had scheduled. Would you consider that bad?
Okay. First things first. Let's find out who this new rep's assistant is. Make nice with him. See if we can push the meeting back as far as possible. I am gonna start getting on the phone and see if I can find a trucking company who'll send a truck out to
the middle of nowhere.
Right, to there.
Oh, and is now a bad time to talk about the high school reunion? Right, got it, another time.
Okay, so you know what to do first, right? Go to the design firm and solidify the schedule. If you have any questions whatsoever, would you please call me?
Yes.
You all set at the hotel? Yeah, I got it. Good. For you?
Yeah, me.
One scratch on this thing, and I will fire you so fast your head will spin. If you need me, I'll be here at my sister's.
Have a good time.
I will try.
How was your flight?
You know, the usual, no leg room, lousy food, bad movie, really bad.
I'm so glad you're here.
All right, so good to see you, both of you. Hey, I'm Uncle Michael, and I can't wait to see you. Can't. Mwah.
Come in, sit down.
All right.
Oh, it is so good to have you home.
It is great to be here, I must say.
Now that Michael's here, can I sit on the couch without being yelled at for defluffing the pillows?
Ooh, she's got you trained well, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
I can see.
You two are ganging up on me already.
No,
5 minutes in the house.
Not even. You haven't seen anything yet.
So you're telling me that you're not gonna have another truck available for 3 weeks? That kind of defeats the purpose of calling yourself a trucking company, doesn't it? No. No. Thank you. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go to the hotel and see what I can do before the walkthrough. What did you find out?
The assistant is on his way over now to go over the new rep's revised schedule. Don't worry. You go. I got it under control.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Grace? One sec. Grace!
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm so sorry.
No,
I
it's
didn't
okay.
see you.
It's my fault. I was just trying to catch my boss.
Yeah, I imagine. Wait a minute. You wouldn't happen to be Lindsay? Grace Holland's assistant?
Yeah.
I'm James. James from the Hyford Hotel. We've been talking.
Right. I'm Lindsay. Which you already know. And, get to know, I know.
Here.
Thank you. You certainly know how to make a good first impression.
I usually do. I probably owe you a coffee, at least for the mess I
No,
caused.
don't worry about it. You know what? You're right. You should buy me a coffee to make up for the mess you created.
After you?
So, what do you think of the place? Just like you remember when we were kids?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, you know, and thankfully, everything comes back into style. I don't know when, but, you know, it'll come back.
I think that you're a little jealous that Mom and Dad gave me the house when they moved to Florida. Gosh, it must hurt that they love me more than you.
Ooh. Look, we got your old room ready for you. Madonna poster's still on the
Oh,
wall.
that's right. You loved Madonna.
Your boombox and cassettes are in the laundry
I
room.
did not love Madonna.
You love Madonna.
I did not.
I mean, not like you loved Grace Anderson, but... Well... I bet she's going to be at the reunion. It's so great that you're going to be here for that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. But I probably won't go. Come on, I got a lot of work to do.
Hey! Good news. I just got off the phone with the trucking company, and they said the materials should be at the hotel by tomorrow, just in time for your walkthrough with the hotel rep.
Thank you, God. There is a light at the end of the tunnel.
These contracts need to be looked at before you leave tonight. And don't forget about your nail appointment later. Nail appointment before you go to your high school reunion?
That's tonight. Are you sure?
Yep. And I promised your mom I wouldn't let you back out of it.
Right.
And don't worry about the Hyford Hotel rep. I got it covered. I kind of bumped into the new rep's assistant, and he sort of asked me out to dinner tonight. I was thinking I'd go. I mean, but just to reassure him that everything, is on schedule. Assistant to assistant.
Right, and would this new rep's assistant maybe be on the cute side?
One can maybe make that assumption, hypothetically.
Right.
Oh, and I confirmed your meeting with the rep for the weekend.
That is perfect, Lindsay. Thank you. Now go have dinner with the enemy. Just kidding.
Okay. You have fun at your reunion.
Ah, yes, fun. Not exactly the first word I would use to describe that. I'm home.
Hey.
Ta-da. I had your suit pressed for tonight.
You had my suit pressed for tonight.
Michael, your high school reunion is something you cannot miss. Besides, you have got to start getting out there and having some fun.
What? You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. Oh, but you know what? There's just one small thing. I didn't get a ticket. So maybe next reunion. It'd be nice to see all those people I haven't seen in years.
Well, don't worry, big brother, because I bought you one.
Hey, Philip.
Hey. So, how have you been?
Good.
Good. Oh, Mom's back in the garden. Hey, beautiful.
Oh, thank you for the compliment. And the flowers.
Well, it's the least I could do since I won't be going with you to your reunion tonight.
Oh, trust me. I wish I had to go out of town so I didn't have to go to this thing tonight.
Well, I just wanted to stop and say bye. I really have to get to the airport, but you go and have fun, okay?
Hey, do me a favor. Will you call me when your flight lands?
Will do.
All right, Michael. 30 minutes, home, sweats, then we'll be.
Okay. 30 minutes, and then it's home, pajamas, and popcorn.
This is so wonderful catching up with you. How exciting is this? You look great, by the way.
You too.
Hey, we should have lunch next week.
Hey, you know what? Seriously, we should get a pickup game going, man.
No.
You say old times, man.
I haven't played in years.
Come on.
Maybe.
Oh, check it out. There goes your other half. Look, Grace is talking to Susie Hurley. You know, I used to copy homework off her sophomore year. It's kind of hot now, huh? Susie Hurley! How you doing?
Great.
So, you got any homework I can copy?
It depends on the assignment.
Well, it's not geometry.
Hi.
How you been?
Look at that. After all these years, still in sync.
What a great couple you guys were. Prom king and queen, remember?
Oh, of course. Grace Anderson and Michael Foster. Michael and Grace. Gracie and Mikey.
Yeah, we got it, Jonesy. We got it.
You guys were cute.
We got it.
You were. Hey, what do you say you and me take our reunion on the dance floor?
I thought you'd never ask.
So, did you come here tonight with anyone?
No. No, I'm solo tonight. You?
Honestly, I had a plan. I was gonna come by, say hi, leave in 30 minutes. Is that horrible?
No, that was my plan exactly.
Hey, do you wanna go and find a quiet place to talk? What's new in the last 20 years or so?
Well, I have a son. His name is Scott, and I know all these other mothers say the same thing, but my son is perfect.
I'm sure he is.
Perfect. And he's a really good basketball player, too. He'd give you a run for your money back in the day.
Oh, I'd watch that. I could still bring it for an old guy. Husband?
Yes. I mean, you know, past tense. I did have a husband, but he left when Scott was very young. And what about you? Wife? Kids?
No. No kids. Wife for a short period of time.
Yeah.
Didn't end well. I traveled a lot with my job, which made it difficult. So, I guess you're doing more than roller skating and cheerleading these days?
Well, as proficient as I was in those two things, I took a completely different career path. Actually, I own my own interior design company.
Really? Oh, that's too bad, because the company that I work for, we usually hire locally, and I would have hired your firm.
Oh, what do you do?
I work for the Hyford Hotel Group.
Oh, no. Does Holland Young Interior Designs mean anything to you? Hi.
No.
Yeah?
You're the firm that's doing the designs on my hotel.
Yes.
My assistant spoke with a Ms. Holland.
Yeah. Well, that's my married name. I never went back to my maiden name.
You know we have a meeting tomorrow.
Yes, I do. That's why I almost didn't come tonight.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. We broke up 20 years ago to follow our dreams and do the things that we love.
And 20 years later, we're pursuing our dreams and doing what we love, and it brought us back together. I mean, not together. Together.
No, I know what you mean. Man, I'm so happy that my job brought me back home.
Me too. And I swear I never, ever went to that restaurant ever again.
I never will either. I was so sick.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, hello? Hey, Philip. No, I'm just leaving right now. Oh, good. I'm glad you got in okay. Yeah, I ended up having a really good time. Uh-huh. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. That was Philip, my boyfriend. He's, out of town on business. Bye.
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 See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello?
Hey there. How'd it go?
It was fun. It was fun. I saw Big Jonesy. He says to say hello. Saw a few other guys from the team. It was fun.
How'd it go?
It was nice and fun. And, well, I spent most of the night talking to an old friend, and it was so much fun catching up with him. It was
Fun.
Fun?
It was, yes, fun.
So this old friend, was he like an old boyfriend kind of friend?
Yeah, something like that.
So you gonna see him again?
As a matter of fact, I'm going to see him tomorrow.
Wait, you're going on a date?
No, I have a boyfriend. Remember, his name is Philip. This is not a date.
You gonna see her again?
Tomorrow, actually. No. Don't get all excited. It's just for work. She's the Holland of the Holland Young Company that's helping redesign the Hyford Hotel.
Well, so what? So you guys have to work together. Still take her out, can't you?
She's seen someone.
So, tomorrow, I will be showing him my swatches and my paint chips.
Well, just remember what you told me a few years ago. Don't show all your paint chips and swatches on the first date.
It is not a date.
What do you got there?
Where?
I've known you for far too long to try that look on me. What are you up to now?
Don't you have something to go do or fix?
Getting him to say I do. I hope it's for you. Because the alternative is it's for Grace, and you promised to stay out of her love life.
I know what I said. But sometimes the mother has to break her promises to become the best mom she can be. Philip and Grace have been dating for a long time now. And I just think it's time for them to take it up a notch, that's all. Well, say, a notch that has them walking down the aisle.
Good morning. Favorite brother-in-law and my favorite sister.
Considering I'm your only sister and Gabe's your only brother-in-law, what did you break?
Be careful, bro. Answer carefully. I've learned that with pregnancy comes moments, and sometimes they can be scary.
No moments, I promise. It's just the last time Michael called me his favorite sister, I was watching him drive our father's car through the garage door.
Oh, nice move.
Right? Dad got a new car out of it.
Yeah. Okay, if you didn't break anything, then can I assume that you're just excited about going to work on the weekend?
Rach, this breakfast, this is crazy. Does she cook like this every weekend?
Does that have anything to do with the reunion?
Oh, yeah. How was that?
It was fantastic. I spent most of the evening with Grace Anderson. Grace Holland now.
Ex-girlfriend Grace.
Yes. Guess who happens to be doing the renovation on the hotel?
Grace is? Seriously?
Of course, now she's got a boyfriend.
Who cares if she has a boyfriend? True love wins every time.
I completely agree.
You do realize that I'm still sitting right here? And as much fun as it's been listening to you talk about me in front of me, I have got to go and get ready. I am meeting Grace today.
Yes, you are.
Have fun. He likes her.
Really? How can you tell?
Oh, come on. He looks like I did the day after I met you. Dazed and confused and head over heels.
You are so sweet to me.
William Anderson, that is enough.
Ooh, Dad, first and last name. What did you do?
Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
So tell us, did you have fun at your reunion last night?
Oh, I had such a blast. I actually spent most of the evening talking to Michael Foster. You remember him? It was really, really fun catching up with him. And this is crazy. You're not even going to believe this. He's the new hotel rep for the Hyford Hotels. So we're going to be working together.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's too bad Philip wasn't here last night so he could go with you.
Actually, I'm glad Philip was out of town. He wouldn't have had fun. He wouldn't have known anyone.
He knows you. for a long time now. Oh, he's such a good man, Grace, and you're very compatible. And trust me, that is not an easy thing to find.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Mom, what are you reading?
Nothing.
Let me see. Getting him to say I do. Oh, Mom, please tell me that this has nothing to do with me and Philip.
Well, I was simply curious about how things work nowadays. You know, with relationships and all that.
Mom, I love you very much, but Philip and I are very content in our relationship. Okay? Okay. I think I'm gonna finish getting ready. I have a meeting at the hotel later.
I'll just highlight the interesting chapters for you.
Mom.
Dad got a new car out of it.
Yeah. Okay, if you didn't break anything, then can I assume that you're just excited about going to work on the weekend?
Rach, this breakfast, this is crazy. Does she cook like this every weekend?
Does that have anything to do with the reunion?
Oh, yeah. How was that?
It was fantastic. I spent most of the evening with Grace Anderson. Grace Holland now.
Ex-girlfriend Grace.
Yes. Guess who happens to be doing the renovation on the hotel?
Grace's? Seriously?
Of course, now she's got a boyfriend.
Who cares if she has a boyfriend? True love wins every time.
I completely agree.
You do realize that I'm still sitting right here? And as much fun as it's been listening to you talk about me in front of me, I have got to go and get ready. I am meeting Grace today.
Yes, you are.
Have fun. He likes her.
Really? How can you tell?
Oh, come on. He looks like I did the day after I met you. Dazed and confused and head over heels.
You are so sweet to me.
William Anderson, that is enough.
Ooh, Dad, first and last name. What did you do? Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
So tell us, did you have fun at your reunion last night?
Oh, I had such a blast. I actually spent most of the evening talking to Michael Foster. You remember him? It was really, really fun catching up with him. And this is crazy. You're not even going to believe this. He's the new hotel rep for the Highford Hotels. So we're going to be working together.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's too bad Philip wasn't here last night so he could go with you.
Actually, I'm glad Philip was out of town. He wouldn't have had fun. He wouldn't have known anyone.
He knows you for a long time now. Oh, he's such a good man, Grace, and you're very compatible. And trust me, that is not an easy thing to find.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Mom, what are you reading?
Nothing.
Let me see. Getting him to say I do. Oh, Mom, please tell me that this has nothing to do with me and Philip.
Well, I was simply curious about how things work nowadays. You know, with relationships and all that.
Mom, I love you very much, but Philip and I are very content in our relationship. Okay? Okay. I think I'm gonna finish getting ready. I have a meeting at the hotel later.
I'll just highlight the interesting chapters for you.
Mom. So, I wanted to go for a more contemporary feel, you know, rich colors mixing in with the woods, kind of like you'd see in a Swiss. You don't like it?
No, I don't. I love it. I love everything. The swatches, the paint choices, everything is fantastic. It's perfect.
Well, thank you for your vote of confidence.
You were our class president after all. That has to count for something.
Oh, getting us 2 free days our senior year hardly compares to this.
Still, I expected no less than brilliance from you.
Oh, I am just so pleased that you're happy with everything.
Pleased? I am beyond pleased. Your designs are amazing. They're really beautiful, Grace.
Well, I just
And
wanted
I really
to say...
I'm sorry. You go.
Okay. Okay, all right. I was going to say, I know that we've had some delays, but I'm confident we're going to finish on time and you're going to be able to open up in a month when you want to.
That's too bad.
It is?
Yeah. I was secretly hoping that I could find a valid reason to stay in town a little longer than I originally planned.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to come out the way it did, and I really hope I haven't offended you. I was just thinking dinner, that's all.
I'm in a relationship, and I just want to make sure that we're being appropriate.
Of course. You could even bring your boyfriend. I just thought it would be nice for us to get to know each other as friends.
I thought you were asking me out on a date. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? I would love to go out to dinner with you, and I would love to bring Philip. I want him to meet you.
Well, I look forward to that, and I look forward to meeting Philip.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna take one last look around and grab my stuff and go. Nice shot.
It's my mother. I'm sure you have to say that. So, how'd the date go?
The meeting went very well. Thank you very much. Michael seemed to really like all of my ideas.
So, he liked the swatches.
Yes, he liked the swatches. Hopefully he'll be just as happy when everything's completed.
I wonder what's gonna happen when you start having late night work dinners. I wonder if Philip's gonna have something to say about that.
Okay, that is enough out of you. So, Philip will be coming over tonight, and you can always watch a movie with us. And that would be him. Will you please let him in? Nicely.
You know, I think I'll have to pass on that movie invitation. Thanks for the offer, though. I have a lot of homework to do.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. You must be exhausted.
No, that's not too bad. You know, the flights took longer than the actual meeting.
Yeah? Oh, that's good. Maybe you'd like to go to church with me tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know about that. You know what they say? Sometimes the jet lag doesn't kick in till the next day.
Very funny. Actually, Michael, my friend who I ran into at the reunion, said he might be there tomorrow, and I'd really like for you to meet him.
If you really want me to go, I'll go.
Have I told you lately how wonderful you are?
Before you do, the Dandino account is a mess. Clients are flying in tomorrow and will probably take up most of my week. Am I still great?
If you go with me tomorrow, then yes.
Done.
I want you to hear this. God doesn't forget the dreams that you have buried deep inside your hearts. Take a leap of faith. Walk into the future and see what God has in store for you. Because if you believe, you'll find that nothing is impossible for you and everything is possible.
Amen.
I want to see you next Sunday.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Hey, Michael. Philip, I want you to meet Michael. He's my friend from high school.
Hey, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Heard a rumor about you and Grace.
Really?
The reunion. He hasn't stopped talking about how much fun you two have.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was great to catch up with her. And everyone else.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I wasn't able to be there for the fun, but thanks for keeping Grace company.
Sure.
Philip had to fly out for a meeting. Philip owns his own accounting firm, so he's got clients calling him day and night, and he always manages to save the day.
Grace, I'm sure Michael doesn't want to hear about the tax problems of the rich and sometimes ignorant. Listen, Michael, it was really good to meet you. I promised your mom I would help organize the donations for the bazaar, so...
Okay. All right, I'll catch up with you.
He seems like a really nice guy.
He is. He is. I'm sure my mom and dad would like to say hi.
I don't think I recall your mother loving anything I ever did.
What? She likes you. She does. She know what she didn't like? How serious we were getting. That's what she didn't like. Yeah.
Were we really that serious?
Well, considering that I had our wedding perfectly planned out in this very church, I guess that gave my mother reason to worry. Oh, it's funny the things that you imagine when you're a kid. Like, at the end of every pew was a perfectly tied white bow, and they hung really low, barely grazing the ground. And then I had lavender rose petals scattered underneath my feet. And Father Milliken gave a beautiful ceremony. And then afterwards, we had our reception out on the lawn.
Wow.
I know, it's silly, isn't it?
No, not at all. It sounds beautiful.
I don't know. Well, I guess every young girl dreams of her fairy tale wedding.
So did you get your fairy tale wedding?
Me? No, not at all. No, I got a courthouse and a justice of the peace. Not exactly the wedding of my dreams. But I did get Scott, and I guess he made it all worth it.
So, do you eat?
Yes, at least 3 times a day.
Oh, good. Because I would really like to have dinner with you. And Philip, if he's free.
Well, Philip has a big client in town, so I know he's busy all week, but, I'm free.
Huh. Too bad for Philip. Yay for me. It'll be fun. We can catch up.
That would be awesome.
Guys? Yeah, over here.
Spoke with Lindsay today, and everything seems to be shaping up well, on schedule, and even a little under budget.
Sure.
Sure. A pack of wildebeest just charged through the lobby and entered your office to set up their new home. Then they ordered Kung Pao chicken, brown rice.
That's really good work, James.
Are you okay?
All these restaurants look the same. I'm trying to find a really nice place to take Grace.
Oh. So you're taking her to a fancy restaurant, huh?
Yes. Unless, of course, you have another suggestion, Romeo.
I don't know. I guess it's a fine idea. I just thought that for your first adult date with Grace, you'd want it to be something different, something unexpected.
Okay, for starters, it's not a date. I even invited her boyfriend, but he cannot attend, so it is not a date.
Not a date.
No, it is 2 people going to dinner without her boyfriend. It is not a date.
So since it's just 2 of you, how about you take her back in time?
What? I already did the reunion.
What I mean is, do something thoughtful, you know? Original.
Wow. Don't you look exceptionally pretty?
Thank you. I decided to take a late lunch break to get ready for my date. Hope that's okay.
Of course it is. So is this date with Assistant James again?
Picking one for the team. Keeping an eye on the enemy.
I think you should even consider giving me a raise for working overtime.
Nice try.
It's too bad that they have to leave once the hotel's remodeled, you know?
Yeah, it is.
You know, it is kind of weird, don't you think? I mean, after all this time, you're working with your high school boyfriend again. They say everything happens for a reason.
Well, they who usually say that are your age, not mine. At my age, the reason is simple. They needed remodeling, and we're a great design firm. The fact that Michael and I are old boyfriend and girlfriend, it's just a coincidence.
Maybe. Maybe not. You, need anything else before I take off?
I am good. You go have a blast.
Okay, hold on to me.
Oh, I got you. Don't worry.
Give me a hint. Just
No.
one little hint.
No, stop asking. We're almost there.
I'm trying to figure it out by where I'm walking. I can't.
Well, you won't. Believe me.
Come on.
Okay, we're almost there. Just trust me. Just trust me. Just
Don't drop me, though,
just
okay?
a little bit. Okay, slowing down. Slowing down.
Yes,
Stopping.
yes. Stop?
Stopping.
Okay.
Turning.
I'm on an incline.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
I'm so excited.
You ready?
What? Oh, this is where we had our first date. Oh, Michael, look at what you did. Oh, this is great. Look at this, Michael. Oh, we have peanut butter and jelly, potato chips, chocolate candy bar. I don't even know. How did you remember all of this?
Remember, I never forgot.
This is really great.
It's almost exactly the same, but I figured since we're a little older, I thought a little vino would be nice.
Good call. We need to make a toast.
Yes.
To high school reunions. To old times.
And to new ones. Isn't it funny that our assistants are, what do the cool kids say? Hooking up?
They are. Well, it's young love.
The only thing I remember by young love are sweaty palms and not being able to form words.
No, not you. You were always so confident. It was me. I had the bats in my stomach.
Bats?
Yes, bats. The way I felt about you, butterflies didn't compare.
That's cute. Bats. I was just about to say, look how far we've come, and sweaty palms. I have sweaty palms.
Grace Holland, please leave a message and I'll return your call as soon as possible.
It's your mother, again. You were going to call me when you got home. Now it's late, and it's about
11:30.
11. Call me in the morning. What on earth are you doing sneaking up on me like that?
What on earth are you doing checking in on our 37-year-old daughter? In case you haven't noticed that she's not in high school anymore. Your days of her checking in stopped 20 years ago.
I was simply trying to find out when Philip is free so I could plan on a family dinner, that's all.
Does this family dinner have anything to do with your getting him to say I do book of hooey? Mary Anderson, I'm warning you, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
She's out with Michael Foster, and it's late.
And that's it. He came home one day and said, I'm done being a husband and a father. And he left that night. Oh, God, that was over 15 years ago. I never thought I was going to meet anyone after that. I kind of, gave up on relationships. And then a couple years ago, my company hired Philip to do our taxes. It was comfortable and easy, right from the start. I guess it still is, so. So that is my story. What about you?
Well, it's pretty much the same. I was married for about a year, and it didn't end well. So that's why I'm hesitant to try it again. Plus, all the traveling I do for my job, it's really easy not to think about a serious relationship. Seeing you, though, it's made me think about it. I mean, seeing you and Philip together and how...
Right, okay.
So, are there wedding bells in your future?
Hey, am I interrupting something?
No, you're not interrupting. Come here, sit down. I want you to meet Michael. Michael, this is my son, Scott.
Hey, nice to finally meet you. I've been hearing a lot about you.
All good, I hope.
Yeah. So my mom tells me you're a pretty good basketball player.
Pretty good?
Oh, it's been a long time. I'm only going from memory.
Your memory is selective and not in my favor.
You could always come over and play some one-on-one sometime.
Yeah, that'd be great. I think I still have some moves. I won a few basketball games back in the day. Why don't I come by in a few days and we can play some ball?
Sounds cool. I get off practice around 5, so after you can come hang out for a bit.
That sounds like a plan to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that okay?
Yes, that is okay with me.
Cool, well, it was nice meeting you.
And you. What have I gotten myself into? How good of a ball player is this kid?
Oh, there are some things that are better left unsaid.
Oh, dear.
Lindsay's so not gonna impress Grace with that choice.
I kind of like it myself.
Okay, either you have no design talent or you didn't take a close look at my hideous choice.
Or I happen to like the designer's assistant so much that no matter what idea she gives me, I think it's the greatest one.
Actually, I think I like that choice the best.
Well, I'm glad, because it's the truth.
What?
Oh, man. Nah, it's funny. It's Michael and I weren't supposed to work at this hotel, do this job, but I can't even imagine if we didn't know.
I was just thinking about that. Fate works in mysterious ways. I mean, you know, fate's certainly working for Michael and Grace.
Right. I've worked for Michael for a long time. I've never seen him like this.
Same with Grace. I mean, she's like a different person since Michael's been back.
Michael acts like a kid. He gets so excited when he knows that Grace is coming to the hotel.
Grace, too. It's like she smiles all the time now. It's just really great to see someone that happy, you know?
Yeah. I do.
You look really good on Scott's bike.
Thanks. It's a little small, but, you know, it'll do the trick.
Well, he's a smaller boy than you.
It is so nice to be back in this park. I've always loved this park.
Oh, I know, me too.
Are you nervous?
No. Why?
Come on, you a little bit nervous?
I'm not nervous.
Why? You seem nervous, that's all.
How do I seem nervous?
All right, you're flicking your hair. You used to do that 20 years ago when you would get nervous.
I am not nervous. It's just weird, you know? Hanging out with you after all these years.
Good weird, I hope.
Yes.
You know what this feels like?
What?
This feels like the last night I saw you before you went off to school.
Oh, that night.
I did not want that night to end. We just sat here in that awkward silence until...
Until you broke up with me.
I didn't want to hold you back.
You broke my heart that night.
You broke my heart the day you left. I just didn't want to hold you back from what you wanted to do. You were the love of my life.
You were the love of my life.
I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make you feel...
No, you didn't. We just have really bad timing, that's all.
Really bad.
Yeah.
You didn't. I said I almost kissed her. She's got this Philip guy that she seems happy with, and we're working on this project together, and yeah, you know what? She'll just move on and forget about this non-moment we had, right?
I'm sure she will.
Yeah, forget it.
Tell me you did not.
Of course I didn't, Mom. Nothing happened. I said almost, as in we could have kissed, but we didn't.
Well, you're spending too much time with him anyway. It's not right. I mean, if you weren't dilly-dallying around with Michael, we'd be sitting here talking about what movie you saw last night with Philip.
I have to spend time with Michael, Mom. I'm remodeling the hotel. You know that.
And you know I'm not talking about your job. I'm talking about your dates.
Oh, what Michael and I are doing are not dates. They're not. They're... You know what? It's not a date.
Hey, Grandma. Good morning.
Hi, honey.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
What's for dinner tonight?
Why? Do you have a sudden culinary interest I should know about?
No. My interest lies in playing basketball with Michael. Well, specifically beating him. I was just curious about what was for dinner.
It's tonight, right? Okay. I haven't thought about dinner.
Well, can I put in a little request?
Only if you plan on cooking it with me.
Ugh. Well, in that case, I'm sure whatever you make will be just perfect. Bye, Grandma.
Bye, honey.
Mom, stop it. It is just dinner. And it's for Scott. It has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Uh-huh. Well, as your mother, I'm just asking you to think about what I said, that's all. Okay?
Okay.
Everything looks great. Everybody keep up the good work.
Oh, hey. I'm just calling you.
Yeah. Oh, why is everything... Oh, you're not trying to get out of the game tonight, huh?
Actually, yes, I am, very much so, but that is not why I'm calling.
Oh, well, I'm glad because Scott is really excited.
Well, that makes the two of us. I'll
Yeah.
watch you back.
Oh, okay. Oops. So, you said you were calling. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's great, actually. Everything's coming along really nicely. I just wanted to talk to you about if I made you feel uncomfortable or if I crossed a line.
Oh, Michael, no. Everything's fine. I mean, we're just two old friends getting reacquainted. I mean, nothing happened.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We're just two old friends.
Good, well, I'll see you later tonight.
Yes, you will.
You nervous?
Oh, terribly. I'm shaking in my boots.
Look it.
Oh, I'm dead.
Hey.
Looking good.
Thanks. Heard a rumor you were gonna forfeit.
Thinking about it.
And?
I'm still thinking about it.
You know, if it gets to be too much, you can always stop.
You know, it's funny. I was just about to say that to you.
Oh, trash talking already. You gonna play dressed like that?
I appreciate your concern for me, but a real basketball player can play in anything.
Okay. How about a friendly game?
I'm up for it if you are.
Okay. How about 1st to 21? Unless you'd rather me make it easy on you and stop at 10.
Youth before talent.
Oh, you two look pretty good out there.
You know, I never lost it. You know, it's all there.
Yeah.
So, dinner is almost ready.
Oh, no, really? We were just about to start another game.
Looks like you're off the hook, at least until after dinner.
So, who won?
Mom, to be fair, Michael did win a few games. Or maybe you won.
Okay, you know what? If I had the proper clothes and my basketball shoes, we'd be having an entirely different conversation right now.
Whatever happened to a real basketball player can play in anything?
Okay, can you ground this kid for like a month?
Absolutely not.
We're on for a rematch.
Anytime. Bring it. So tell me, did I look as good as I did in high school?
You really want me to tell you the truth?
No. No, I don't.
Come on, old man. Let me get you dinner.
It took the city a week to scrub that off the water tower. Was it? I bet you didn't know your mom was such a rebel, huh?
Well, you know, it's those things that you do for love.
Would you like some help?
No, I've got it. Thank you.
Good, because I don't know if I could stand up even if you did need help. So, young man, what do you want to do with your life?
Majoring in what? I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure that out right now.
Well, when I was your age, I was exactly the same.
So, what happens after the Highford opens? What do you do then?
I usually just go wherever the next hotel that needs to be renovated is.
Wow, so what's next?
I don't know. There's been mention of a few places, but nothing confirmed.
Is that hard to get settled somewhere and then have to just up and leave?
Up until now, no. But I have to admit that it's been great being back home.
Oh, thank you for spending so much time with Scott. I know we had a blast hanging out with you.
Well, I'm glad. I don't think I'll be able to walk tomorrow, but I think it was worth it.
Well, I'm glad you came too.
Would it be out of line if I said that spending all this time with you has been absolutely wonderful?
No, I feel the same way.
You know, it's funny, after all these years, how some things never change. Like what that smile of yours still does to me. I don't think I've ever wanted a circumstance to be different more than I do right now, Grace.
I know, me too. But they aren't. I mean, my relationship with Philip may not be fairy tale perfect, but I know he's not going anywhere. He's stable.
Hey, I get it.
Your timing still stinks, even after all these years.
It appears so.
Michael.
While you're still here, maybe we shouldn't see each other as much.
Goodbye, Grace.
Goodbye, Michael.
God, you should have seen Michael, Mom. It was just crazy watching him trying to keep up with me.
Crazy being a good thing nowadays?
Yes. It's just a lot of fun hanging out with him, you know? What's the deal with you guys, anyway?
There's no deal. We're just two old friends from high school. There's nothing more.
If you say so. He's just really cool, and look, I don't think I've ever seen you this happy before. And you don't look at Philip the way you look at Michael, Mom.
Oh, well, Scott, people love each other in different ways. My relationship with Philip is based on compatibility and friendship and respect. Philip is a very smart, nice man, and we genuinely like each other. You'll realize as you get older, Scott, that those are very important points in a relationship.
Look, you've always told me that I'll know when it's love because I won't be able to stop smiling. And you haven't stopped smiling since your reunion. I'm just saying for the record, Mom. I mean, when you just talked about Philip right now, you didn't mention anything about being in love. Just something to think about. Good night.
Don't they have a wallpaper that subliminally says future pro basketball player?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Future Nobel Prize winner?
I'd stick with the pro ball player if I were you.
Michael, if you can't say anything serious, then will you just go away so that Gabe can concentrate?
Okay, then I'll say something serious. I think I'm falling in love with Grace.
Really?
And I don't think I ever stop loving her. I'd go with that one.
Wait a minute, wait. What did Grace say when you told her?
Nothing, because I didn't.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. Nothing. I can't do anything. She's with someone. Happily with someone, Rach, and I don't want to be the one who ruins it. Look, we both decided that we will not see each other outside of work. It's confusing for both of us.
Michael, if you're really in love with her, you gotta tell her. What if she's thinking the exact same thing you are? You owe it to yourself and her to be honest. Right, baby?
Everything she just said, man.
No. Hey, guys, look. I appreciate your concern, but I'll be fine. All right? I'll be fine. Hey, I'll leave, and Grace will forget all about me and whatever we had when we were younger. It'll be fine. She's with someone else. She's content. She's moving on with her life. She did it before, right?
Take it easy over there.
I wholeheartedly agree, sir. Yes, that hotel has been in need of a renovation for a very long time. No, it was great. The designer's right here. She's a local hire. She was amazing. Okay, great. Thank you very much. You too.
Headquarters?
Yep. It seems like we're gonna have to tie up loose ends. They've chosen their next hotel.
Which one?
Unfortunately, the one I was hoping it wasn't going to be. The one that's 3,000 miles away from here.
I hope I'm not out of line by saying this. It's just that I've noticed that you and Grace have gotten really close and all. And your family, too. I was just wondering how you can walk away from everything that's home to you.
I don't know, James. I don't know.
See how much time we have?
Yeah, about a week.
I guess I better start making some calls, get things ready to go.
Yeah. Thanks.
Michael, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
What if I don't want to leave? I mean, no disrespect to you. You know how much I like working with you. It's just that I've been thinking about maybe seeing what kind of offer they can make me here. You know, at this hotel, specifically. I think I want to stay.
This wouldn't have anything to do with Lindsay now, would it?
Yes, it does.
Well, I think that's great. And I'll call corporate and see what I can do for you.
Really?
Really.
Thank you. Whatever you can do. I appreciate that, Michael. Thank you.
Come in. Hey, just wanted to let you know I'm back.
Did you have a nice lunch with James?
I did. He's just... I don't know what it is. He's amazing. We get along so well, and I don't know, we laugh so hard, and we like all the same things. I've never had a boyfriend before, and not like this, not serious, just... I just can't stop smiling when I'm around him.
It seems you can't even when you're not.
No, it's silly, I'm sorry.
No, it's not silly at all, Lindsay. Not at all. It's, people spend their whole lives looking for somebody who'll make them feel the way you're feeling right now. When you find it, it's truly magical. Believe me.
Okay, I promised James I wouldn't say anything, but I can't help it. Michael told James that they're leaving in a few days to go to the new hotel, which is like a couple thousand miles away. But guess what? James might stay.
That's great.
Grace, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just remembered something. That would be great if James could stay.
Oh, yeah, it would. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get started on those invoices.
Okay.
Has Grace come by the hotel yet?
No, not yet. But Lindsay did say she was working the office today. Kinda already asked for you.
So, she doesn't want to talk to me about anything?
I guess not.
Oh, corporate called me about you, and I told them that you are incredibly irresponsible, juvenile, you're always late, and you're incredibly unorganized.
I heard you gave me a really great recommendation.
Well, I said a few nice things in there.
Just a few. They offered me a permanent job at this hotel, and I decided to take it.
Well, that is great. Good for you.
Thanks. I'm excited.
Well, I think you're gonna do a great job here.
Hope I'm making the right decision. I mean, am I crazy? Am I crazy? I'm taking a job in a town I just got to, for a girl I barely know.
James, I'd like you to listen to me very carefully. If you think you're falling in love, or you might have already fallen in love, it's the right decision. This doesn't happen every day. This is very, very special. And you're a very smart man for following your heart.
It's good advice. I was wondering if by any chance you were listening to yourself give it.
No. No, it's a lot harder to follow your heart when you get to be my age and you're a little older.
Right. And now that you're almost no longer my boss, I can easily say that was by far the dumbest thing you've ever said.
The dumbest?
Like really dumb.
The dumbest. Yeah, you know what? You're dumb. Yeah, no, yeah.
What do you, I mean...
Yeah, you're dumb.
That was a lucky shot.
Lindsay, can you come in here when you get a second, please?
Sure, I'll be right in. Hey, what you need?
I need you to schedule the walkthrough at the Hyford Hotel.
Sure, for when?
For whenever works for you. You're gonna do this one.
You mean with you?
I mean for me.
But won't Michael expect you there? I mean, all things considered.
All things considered, I think you can handle this one. And I've got other things I need to take care of. You can do it, Lindsay.
Sure. I'll take care of it right now. Grace, is everything... Are you okay?
I'm good. Thank you, Lindsay.
Hey, Michael, I forgot to remind you, we're at our bringing home baby class tonight. That's cute. I left you dinner in the fridge, and maybe since I'm so very, very nice and very pregnant, you'll be a nice brother and clean up the laundry room for the church bazaar. Please, 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 love, Rich. I thought for sure she would have thrown you out. Batteries, nice. Oh, yes. Classic. Why?
But here I am looking into the light. Why did I wait so long? Yeah. You know, sometimes longing like a fire we're afraid to touch. But here I put my heart right in your hands, girl. Now that I know that I need you this much, yeah.
Philip is a good, kind, generous man. Why should Grace even think about leaving him for someone she hasn't been in touch with for 20 years?
Is this one of those times you want me to actually answer? Because nobody can help who they fall in love with. And you know that better than anybody. Just remember back a few years, your parents weren't so excited with your choice either. And that's turned out pretty good. You raised a smart daughter, Mary Anderson, and Grace will do the right thing. But that is the right thing for her.
Oh, that's what I'm afraid of.
It's not too late.
It is, Rach.
It
it's
is not
too
too late.
late.
Listen, I know that you were scared to tell Grace how deep your feelings run for her, but maybe if you just tell her exactly what you told me,
Maybe what? She's with someone else. I can't think that just because I'm in town for a short period of time, all of a sudden Grace is going to realize that she's still in love with me. And I can't expect her to have the same feelings as I do, and I certainly can't expect her to change her life for me based on a relationship that we had so many years ago when we were kids. Rach, we were kids.
Michael, you are my brother, so I know what I'm about to say is true. You are a smart man, and smart men don't let the loves of their lives walk away. Twice. Tell her how you feel before you leave.
Can you believe that there's more where this came from?
I'm sorry, Philip, what'd you say?
Nothing, no. You okay? You seem distracted.
Oh, it's the hotel. I've been thinking about what I have to do, making checklists in my head. I'm sorry, you're right. I have been distracted.
Grace, it's okay. I know you've had a lot going on. I understand.
Thank you for being patient and understanding.
Well, you can thank me tonight. I thought maybe we'd get some dinner after we're done here.
I think that would be great, Philip. Yeah, I would love that.
Well, good. I've got to get this box over to your mom. She's got a system going, and you know how your mom is.
Yes, you cannot mess with her system.
Grace, can you get the rest of the boxes?
Yes, I will, Mom. Right now.
It feels like we haven't talked recently.
You know, I have been so busy with work, and I have another job coming up. But Lindsay can handle the walkthrough and any problems that might happen.
It won't take long. I just wanted to tell you something. Okay, where do I start?
Hi, Michael. Nice to see you again.
And you.
Grace, I really need those boxes. We don't want to mess up with my system now. And I'm sure Michael will understand it being for charity and all.
I can help you.
Oh, no. Bill can do it. He knows the ones I need.
Mom, I'll go get them. Thank you. Now's not a good time.
I guess not.
Can we talk later?
Yeah.
Okay, is this it?
Yeah, this is the last box. Thanks.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Because your mom said that you're having some trouble.
Mom, it's great.
Well, I've never been all that great at giving you advice, you know? Because I don't love you, you know I do, but just it's been more her jurisdiction.
Right. I know, Daddy. I'm fine. Thank you.
Scott, honey, would you get the door, please?
Yeah.
Tell Philip I'll be ready in a minute.
Okay.
Hey, did you tell Philip I'll be right down?
Nope.
Why?
It wasn't Philip.
Michael. Hi.
Wow. You, look beautiful.
Thank you. Now it's not a good time. I have plans with Philip. Can we talk tomorrow?
You know, this won't take long. I, just thought I'd come by to tell you that I just came by to say goodbye.
I'm sorry. I thought you weren't leaving for a few days.
Are you asking me to stay?
No, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Philip.
Two of you look pretty serious just now. Everything okay with the hotel?
Oh, no, it's just fine.
Look, Michael, Grace and I were just about to grab some dinner. Would you like to join us?
No, no. Thank you. That's very nice, but I'll have to take a rain check. Oh, and yeah, there are already fires for me to put out on the new construction site, so I really should leave.
Well, if the job you two did on the hotel in town is any indication, this next one's in good hands for sure. It's only too bad that Grace can't help on the remodel on this one.
Yeah, it is. She was amazing. It was all Grace. Philip, pleasure to meet you.
You too.
And again, Grace. Thank you for everything.
Go get my coat.
Yeah. You've been awfully quiet tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Philip. I think the last few weeks have caught up with me. It's nothing that a good night's sleep won't fix.
I'm not so sure about that.
Not so sure about what?
I'm not so sure what's troubling you can be fixed by sleeping. I think it's more than that.
No, Philip.
Listen to me for a minute, Grace. I like you. I really do. I mean, we spend Saturday night movies together and Chinese takeout on Tuesdays, so when you think about it, we've been really great friends. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, Grace, because it's not. It's just, I'd always hoped it would turn into something more.
Oh, Philip, there's nothing going on between Michael and I. I mean, there was 20 years ago, but there's nothing going on now.
Well, I'm telling you, there should be, Grace. And I don't want you to feel bad about this. People come and go in each other's lives all the time. I just think it's time we move on as friends.
Are you sure?
Grace, you don't look at me the way you look at Michael. If you could see what I see when the two of you are in the same room, it's like no one else exists.
Thank you, Philip.
Be happy, Grace.
Oh, hey, I'm just moving to my new office. I don't officially start until tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, congratulations. Lindsay told me, and she's really happy.
And that makes two of us.
I'm actually looking for Michael. I gotta talk to him.
Michael, he actually left already, Grace. He tied up all his loose ends last night, took the first flight out this morning. Do you want me to take a message if I talk to him?
No. That's okay. It wasn't important anyway. Thanks.
I feel like I did 20 years ago.
Well, perhaps if you called Philip and you told him how
Mom,
you feel.
this is not about Philip. This is about Michael.
Honestly, Grace, I haven't a clue as to what you're talking about. I thought Philip broke up with you last night.
He did. But I didn't do anything to stop him because he was right. He was right that I'm in love with Michael. That I always have been.
Oh.
Look, I know you don't like him. I know you've never approved of him.
Now, hold on a second. I have nothing against Michael, and I never have. The problem I had was the relationship in general that you two had. You were entirely too young to be that serious. And as for now, well, as of last night, you were involved with someone else. And I didn't want you to make a hasty decision.
It doesn't matter anyway. I went to go and talk to him first thing this morning. He was already gone.
I know you don't want to think this about Michael, but maybe it was just a way for him to pass the time while he was here.
Mom, he asked me if I wanted him to stay, and I didn't answer him. He didn't hold me back 20 years ago. I didn't want to be the reason to hold him back 20 years later.
Well, have you thought about calling him?
No, if he wanted to talk to me, he would call me. And if he wanted to stay, he wouldn't have left town.
Grace, do you have any idea how old you sound?
I know it sounds so crazy, us being together after all these years, but I love him. I really do. And now it's too late.
Oh, no. It's never too late when it's love, Grace. Never.
You coming to bed?
Oh, in a minute. I have to take care of something first.
I don't like it when you get all quiet, Mary Anderson. It usually means you're up to no good.
Oh, hush, Bill. I'll be up in a minute. Yeah, go on, go on, go on. 1-6-555-1968.
Hi, this is Michael. Please leave me a message.
Michael, this is Mary, Grace's mother. I got your number from Grace's cell phone. Not that she knows I'm calling, however. I can't believe I'm saying this after all these years, but you should know that you were the one Grace loved 20 years ago, and you are still the one she loves today.
Mary, what are you up to?
Okay, that should do it. You have been informed. You can do whatever you want with the information. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm exhausted. What a day. Whew.
Lindsay, did the Anderson job call to confirm the meeting for Wednesday?
Yep, Wednesday's a go, but before you start thinking about the Anderson job, you should have a meeting with someone else first.
What are you talking about?
He's in your office now.
Okay.
Do you want to hold a second?
Michael.
Hi. It's been over 20 years since we first met. And I have never felt so strongly about anybody before that moment. And I know a lot of time has passed between us, but right here, right now, I can say with all the confidence in the world that I still feel the same way about you. I have waited my entire life for someone like you. And here you are, again. And I would like nothing more than to spend the rest of my life with you. Grace Anderson, I love you more than anything. I always have. And I always will. So will you make me the happiest man on earth and marry me?
Yes. Michael, yes. Yes, I will marry you.
Everyone says young love doesn't stand a chance when you grow up.
I've often wondered over the years, what might have happened
Sometimes I wonder.
if there was a moment in time where past and present collide.
There hasn't been one day that has gone by
that we haven't looked at each other and smiled.
because now we know.
We know what happens
When past and present